Hopefully we're live at least. I forget that you can do like video effects also. Oh, there you go. So you guys don't have to see my nasty skin now. But yeah, we're live, guys, on the Pixel 9a. Wanted to get on here today and wish everybody a Merry Christmas. Right, we're closing out 2025 very soon, in about a week, and I definitely just wanted to get on here and I know probably everyone's out with family or they're at home resting. But I wanted to get on live and just chat with if whoever jumps in for a bit. Looks like we have somebody that already liked the stream. So shout out to you, whoever that is. Say hi in the chat. We got Titus Wilkins. Thanks, Titus, for joining in for a little bit, man. Thanks again. We got Blue Lynn Marie. Thanks again for joining in as well. You're at home enjoying your day off. Okay, sounds good. Yeah. So yeah, hopefully everyone's had a good holiday, guys. I know this time of year can be very stressful for some people. A lot of times it could take a toll on people's mental health, right? Because of the stress from work, or I guess just the expectation that people think that they have when it comes to like maybe getting Christmas gifts or stuff like that. So I definitely just wanted to get on here and chat with you guys, and see what's up with everybody. Say hi. Thanks again, Blue Lynn Marie and Titus Wilkins, for being a part of my community. I know I haven't really posted any gifts, or not gifts, but I haven't posted like any videos, but I do plan to probably put out a few videos. I might work on a video later on today. They did send some company did send me like a pair of like Bluetooth headphones that I could definitely look at. And as you can see here in my background, it's not overcasty or anything at all. I live in the state of Texas right now, South Texas. It's probably about 85 degrees outside. It's about 1 p.m. Let's take a look. Okay, it's about 80 degrees. 80 degrees where I'm at. 80 degrees. So, but yeah, I definitely wanted to get on here and just chat with a few of you guys and wish you all a Merry Christmas. Let you guys know how, I guess let you guys know how I've been doing. I've been doing good. Like, YouTube for me hasn't really been a priority the last couple months of the year. And I definitely apologize for anyone that's maybe looking forward to like new videos for me, right? But I do definitely work a lot at my main job, and I do side hustle work also, and I feel like YouTube is like at the bottom of the list now when it comes to my content creation. I guess I just really don't, it's not so much that I don't have like I guess the urge to do it. I just there's not stuff that I can really make videos on nowadays. So um yeah, it's really warm out here. I think we're supposed to get like a cold front at the end of the week though. So what's today? Today's Friday or Thursday. Today's Thursday. We should be getting a cold front either late Sunday or early Monday, so it should be jumping to like the or jumping down to like the 40s and like low 50s. What kind of Bluetooth headphones? I forget the brand is called Soundpeats. I believe they sent me a pair earlier in the year, and I did one video on them. I ended up giving them to my mom, like because she needed new headphones. But they reached out to me like literally like just a few days back, and I got the package yesterday. It was delivered on Christmas Eve. I was like, what the heck? You know what I mean? Um, yeah, it is warm out here though, Titus. I don't know. I don't know exactly the model of the headphones though. I think they're like the Soundpeats C9 or something, or C3 headphones, but the brand is called Soundpeats. So, and I have done a video on one of their headsets before. The other brand of headphones that I usually work with is forget the brand, but they used to send me like stuff all the time. I just kind of have stopped making videos for them because like I feel like their headphones have been kind of repetitive, I guess. I forget the brand, but I'm sure there's videos on my YouTube about me making like a video on such headphones also. So but yeah, we're out here. I might go back in. I'm out here with my dogs right now in the back in my backyard, by the way. So um let me know how the stream is sounding, by the way, because I do have um how do you say, I'm outside obviously, but like just it's not really windy or anything, luckily. It's like just kind of nice out here right now. I'm in the shade. I'm out here in my family home's backyard. So You're saying it sounds great. Okay, sounds good. Jeremy Dobson in the house. What's going on, Jeremy? I just barely saw your thing pop up right now. Thanks for jumping in and saying hi. Smash that like button, guys. But yeah, like I was saying, like the it really hasn't been a priority for me, I guess, to jump on, and I haven't really been doing a lot of lives. Also, I know I did a live with Tito like about a week ago, talking about on our DLP podcast, right, the wrestling podcast. Is that a chicken? What is that? Um, but yeah, we talked about wrestling, and I think a week before that we also talked. We jumped on and we did a live stream together, me and Tito as well. So it was good to have Tito on, man. You guys know, shout out to Tito and my boys Latrell and Mill Hustles. Also, if they watch this afterwards or whatever, I definitely want to just say hi to everybody. Anyone that has been a part of my community. I know there's some people that really don't come in here and comment or come in on my lives, right? But definitely, yeah, it was a crazy ending for John Cena, right? I think I wouldn't say crazy. I mean, I knew Cena was gonna lose, and I didn't really. A lot of people were upset, about the whole he gave up and his whole stick with his whole gimmick was don't never give up and whatnot. But it was his last match. It's not like whether he won or lost, it really wouldn't have mattered to be honest. Blue Lynn says it sounds good. Okay, great. And the fact that John Cena, he went on, I think, on his own terms in his own way. Not a lot of wrestlers can say they did that, right? And it's not to say that John Cena can't wrestle anymore, right? He put on probably some of his best matches in his career this year. I think there was probably like two or three matches that I really enjoyed from him. I didn't really care for the WrestleMania match, but him and Cody at SummerSlam, him versus Logan Paul, and even him versus AJ Styles. I think those were his best matches this year. And he got to have fun towards the end, right? Him being the Intercontinental Champion for like a couple weeks, becoming a Grand Slam champion, and ending his career, versus one of the top heels, which again a lot of people are saying like, oh, Gunther didn't really need the win. It should have been like a guy like LA Knight, yeah, but LA Knight's kind of like a face also in the company, so definitely I think it was better off with Gunther because he gets more heel heat at the end of the day. So, but yeah, guys, as far as like new videos goes, I do have those headphones. I did get reached out to by the Verizon family. Also, maybe I'll do another live stream tonight. They had sent some sort of promotional stuff that they wanted me to maybe share. Because with you guys on my YouTube channel, so I'll definitely try to make a video about that and talk about that as well. So that'll be a live stream though. That won't just be like a regular shot video. And then I do want to make another video on my keyboard also, the keyboard that I recently posted a video on, because that keyboard actually has features that I didn't really get to showcase in my other unboxing video, right? So I'll definitely try to maybe showcase that in the video, right? So just to kind of give you guys an idea. Oh, what was that, a coffee maker? No, they gave me a popcorn maker actually. So the Verizon Value brand, which shout out to them, right? I don't really work with. I mean, I do a few videos by Visible by Verizon, and I did a few videos on Total Wireless this year. And I got a random email from this lady that worked for the company. I don't think she works for the company anymore, unfortunately, but she reached out to me and she said, "Hey, we really wish, we really want to send something out to you." I thought it was fake. I was like, "Okay, because I get a lot of emails, and a lot of the emails that I get are scam emails. They're people trying to steal your identity, or people trying to steal your YouTube channel stuff. You know what I mean? And they try to get you to download attachments to things and whatnot. But this lady said, "Oh, I'm reaching out to you from Verizon Value Brands," and I was like, "Is this real?" I had to like look up the company, I guess, because I didn't really think it was real. But the website and stuff like was legit, so I was like, okay, and her email like domain name or whatever was real. So, um, but no, that was a popcorn maker, and they did send me like that little picture thing, which I need to look for it. I forgot where I had put it. But it's sitting there on my desk somewhere. I need to make a video on that because that's also like another little tech item that I can look at and play around with. Um, but yeah, that's also, it's like a little like a viewfinder that you put on the back of your phone, and then you can take pictures, or you can take like selfies with your main camera. It's kind of weird, but rather than having to use like the front facing camera, right, you can use the main camera, which is going to get better pictures at the end of the day. So okay, I think I'm gonna go back inside now because it's getting a little hot outside. Come on, uglies. So I have my thing set up on a tripod. Sorry about that, guys. But we're gonna go inside because it's getting hot out here. You know, we're watching football. Come on, Sophia. Come on. I'm doing a live. Come on, Sophia. Come on. Come on, Henry. Hurry up. We're doing a live. Merry Christmas, everybody. What's the coffee maker? No, I didn't get a coffee maker. So. Come on, Sophia. Hurry up, hold on. I'm sorry, trying to let my dog in. Look at this. This is our Christmas tree, by the way, from the BTech household. Come on. All right, sorry, I'm letting my dogs in. We don't typically decorate in the BTech household. So let me get back to my room here so I can close the door. Chula. All right, let me mute the TV also. I'm still on let me know if the connection starts to get ugly, guys, just because I don't really want to. Let me get some lights turned on back here real quick. Hold on 1 second. My bed's probably a mess. There we go. My desk is a mess. But we'll go ahead and get set up over here for you guys. And again, we'll chit chat with you guys a little bit. You know, again, my background is maybe not the most organized background. Let me get my AC turned on. It's a little hot. Come on, uglies. Well, I don't know where y'all are going. All right, we're still here, guys. Sorry about that. But yeah, guys, any questions or whatever you guys have, go ahead and throw them at me. You know, I definitely want to do my best. I'm trying to find that. I don't know where I put that little thing that they sent me. I need to find it because I wanted to do a video on it, and now I can't find it. I don't know if one of my if I put it somewhere by accident or someone came into my room and took it. I guess maybe I was like, maybe I gave it away by accident? But it was like a little thing that they sent me that you can like attach to the back of your phone. I don't know where the box is though. I don't. I just have junk all over my desk right now. I really need to just kind of organize and throw a lot of stuff out. But thanks. It's actually like a garage that was converted into like an extra bedroom when I was like growing up, and I ended up moving back home a couple years back after a breakup, and I never ended up moving back out. And this has just been kind of my room, but it's a little bit more space than a typical like bedroom that you know you would have in like a house, right? Obviously. Let me get my phone out of my pocket. What are y'all doing, huh? My dogs are all just chilling over here. But yeah, like this setup that back there was supposed to be like a backdrop for me in other videos, and I just never really used it, I guess. But I have like stuff in that corner, like Funko Pops and whatnot, and then I have my PC desk over here, right here, which you know, again, it's a little bit of a mess right now. I have like mail and Pokemon cards. I've been doing like a lot of Pokemon card pulls. These are all reverse hollows, and they're probably only worth like 50 cents to $1 each. But you know, definitely, I've been kind of trying to get back into the Pokemon game a little bit, finding and looking for Pokemon cards. Have I heard from John Magic Tech? I have not. No, the last time we talked to him was probably like a couple months ago. Probably I was talking to him in Mill Hustles. But it seems like he's doing good. It looks like he ended up getting like a new job or something like that. So, shout out to MTR and his family, right? Merry Christmas to him, and you know, again, shout out to Tito and his family. You're saying my granddaughter would love them. Oh my gosh, you're a grandmother. Okay. Yeah, I have no kids. I'm 39 with no kids, so that's probably why I look so young, guys. Because I don't have stress, no stress. Okay, give me a second. I gotta give my dog some water. 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. There's no water. Why is there no water? Alright, sorry about that, guys. I gotta give the doggos some water. They are thirsty. And so am I. I'm a little bit thirsty also. Try not to put too much stuff in the background there, but yeah, you can see my desk and then that little area back there. Did you get more digital Pokemon cards? I actually did. I don't know if you were there on the other stream, but I have like done like digital Pokemon power packs from GameStop, and I've pulled a couple of decent value cards. I might get on later to do like a pack pull. I'm thinking about doing $100 pack pull, but the thing about that is it's like gambling. You could lose money. You're saying crazy T-Mobile T-Life Stitch. What do you mean by that? T-Mobile T-Life Stitch. I don't know what you mean. I'm not 100% what you're saying there. Oh, okay. Here it is. Ugh. Freak. This is what I was looking for. They sent me this. The Verizon Value Brand people sent me this. I haven't done an unboxing of this yet, but I'm going to probably do one later, I guess, just to kind of show you guys also. But yeah, I haven't done any more Pokemon pulls yet. So we'll see how it goes. We got Lundaris in the house saying Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. You know, thanks again for joining in on the chat. Should I put on some Christmas music in the background? Probably not. But yeah, I just wanted to get on here and chat with you guys for a little bit. I have the Pixel 9a charged up. Let me know how it's looking, guys, because again, I'm not connected to Wi-Fi right now, so. Blue Lynn says, cool, like to see that. If you're talking about the Pokemon Power Packs, you can look up videos on YouTube or like TikTok, other platforms. Just look up something called GameStop Power Packs. And there's videos of people like pulling like digital. Basically what it is you're buying, they have tiers, right? They have a $25 tier, a $50 tier, a $100 tier, a $500 tier, and a $1,000 tier. But basically, like the higher value tier that you buy, the chances are that you can pull like a really expensive card, and you do get a card that can be sent to you. But again, like if you don't end up liking the card, you can sell the card back right away. So it's like having like a digital vault collection of cards, and they keep for you unless you decide to send it. Unless you decide to get it mailed to you, they keep it there in their online system, and you can just hold it there for now. But me, like I've bought in several cards from them already, probably worth a couple $100, but I've sold also. So you're saying the quality looks good. Okay, it looks real clear and sharp. I did turn on a filter, by the way, so if I turn off the filter, my face is probably gonna you're gonna start seeing the redness in my face. So I do have like I guess it just kept the filter on. I don't know. But anyways, guys, hopefully everyone's doing good. I hope you guys were able to do stuff with your family and friends. This year, luckily, I'll be honest, I was able to get like most of this week off. I've been off since Monday, so I had Monday through Thursday off. And my family came into town like earlier this past week. They just left yesterday though, so I had my sister and my nephews and my niece and my brother-in-law all came into town, and we all got to get together with like some family members during the weekend. We got together and like went to a restaurant, and a lot of our cousins showed up with it, which a lot of us haven't seen each other in years because everyone has their own family and their own children and whatnot. So we all got to see each other for the first time since probably like before COVID. Honestly, it's probably been like since 2017 or 2018. So that was nice to see the family. And hold on, I gotta get my little doggo up. Here you go, mama. Yeah, family time was fun. It was a little tiring because I did have to work on Sunday. So Sunday I had to work like at 5 a.m. Here, let me fix that. Sunday I did have to work at 5 a.m. and then I got out like around close to 12 o'clock. And then I spent like all day with my family. I did go home and take like a little power nap though. But my family was already here. So like my nephews were playing like their Nintendo Switch in my room when I was like asleep on the bed. I was trying to like power nap. And then that's the day that we ended up going and getting together with the family. And then again, like, my sister, when they come with their kids, they stay in a hotel. Unfortunately, our house is not big enough, for their family. So they end up staying in a hotel. Luckily, my brother-in-law does very well to be able to afford like a 4 to 5 day stay in a hotel. You know what I mean? I'm actually surprised that they didn't just try getting like an Airbnb, because sometimes you can get a cheaper Airbnb than staying in a hotel. But I think he gets like points for staying in hotels also. Plus, you get the free breakfast in hotels. So, Merry Christmas, Nguyen, man. Thanks again for joining in, man. I appreciate you jumping in on the live stream here, man. Thanks again. I've been on for about 20 minutes already, but definitely wanted to get on here and chat with you guys, see how everyone's doing. Hope kind of update you on the channel. Definitely the channel has really still hasn't been doing that great, but I'm still getting views, right? Definitely not getting what I want, but I'm just definitely like trying to put out there what I can at this point, because I think this year I did like buy a lot of phone. This year probably more than last year. I got more phones this year, maybe not, but I feel like I did a lot of phone unboxings this year and whatnot. So I think for what it was, a lot of it I didn't really get like a lot of love on the views when it came to some of the phones. So it's not really making the channel better. I'm not subscriber wise, it has gone up a little bit, right? But it still doesn't really reflect on like the views that I'm getting on the channel, right? But Merry Christmas, Nguyen. I really appreciate it, man. Hope your gaming channel is going good. Um, again, I'm just chilling today. Really, we did most of the family thing stuff yesterday. We went. One of my uncles and aunts invited us to their house, and we had like a family dinner there, and we exchanged gifts there. And today I just slept in, and we really weren't doing much. I slept in. My mom made some tacos, and I'm starting to get hungry for lunch, so I might do that. I might go live later on TikTok, right? I might play some DDR or something like that. I feel like I've been eating so much crap like the last like week that I'm just like it's time to exercise. But let's see, Mary. We got Nguyen. Looks like we got a couple of good people here. Nguyen, Blueland, Marie, Titus. We had Jeremy Dobson earlier. Some OGs here in the chat. Let me know what you guys did for your Christmas. If you guys celebrate, or if you don't celebrate, what do you typically do? During the holidays, if you don't celebrate. I know obviously not everyone celebrates Christmas, or not everyone has family and stuff that they can do stuff with, right? So I definitely want to reach out to those people and say, hey, that everyone is still loved, right? And that we all just everyone just does different things, right? Not everyone likes to do a lot of big family things. Some people just like to stay home and make dinner and watch TV or watch movies. It's just a normal day for some people. So, I haven't driven anywhere today, so I might like go out and drive, see what's open. Let's see, automatic translation, chat filter. Let's get all messages on. I don't know why it does that. But yeah, for the most part, the last portion of this year, guys, I've just been kind of like, streaming on TikTok and more there, as far as gaming goes. Titus says the kids had fun getting their gifts, then Christmas dinner at grandma's. Wait, what did you say? Did you got for Christmas? Are you asking me what I got for Christmas? My family, I got like a mixture of like gift cards, money. My sister got me like some pants with like, she got me a bunch of stuff. I feel like my sister probably like went all out for me this year. I really want to thank my sister and give her a shout out, because they got me like pants. They got me like a gift card, I think. She gave me like a couple of gift cards to McDonald's. She gave me like a Pokemon set box that I pulled a card that was worth $400, by the way, guys. So that was like the best like Christmas gift she could have got me, because I ended up sending the card to get graded. I'm hoping the card gets like at least a 9, right? So it holds its value at least at a PSA 9. But if the card is a grade 10, it'll be worth over $1,000. So I'm just like, damn, do I sell the card or do I hold on to it? You know what I mean? But again, other family members, that we got together with, it wasn't anything fancy. You know, like I got a sweater from one of my aunts. A gift card again from one of my cousins. They hooked it up with some gift cards. My brother gave me like a gift card and some chocolates also. So I really gotta eat up those gift cards. Like I really gotta like go through all my stuff and find the gift cards and then be like, okay, yeah, I need to go spend it. I know I got a Dunkin's gift card. I got a gift card to Marshall slash TJ Maxx. Um, and mostly like I tried to spoil my nephews and niece this year a little bit, but not really. Like I mean, you guys know how the economy is right now, where like it's just really hard to buy gifts, right? Your paychecks are not getting bigger, but the prices of stuff are going up. And luckily, I feel like it didn't hurt too much this year. Like I really, and honestly, normally, like I'll put stuff like on credit cards. I didn't really do that this year. Like this year, I actually like just, spent the money and put, the actual money on, or, use my actual liquid cash. Um, Naguyan says you download the free Hogwarts Legacy 2 weeks ago when they had it for free. No, I didn't, man. I didn't realize it was for free. I always check PlayStation Plus, and I didn't see Hogwarts for free on there. So, but right now it's probably cheap anyways. Like I think the game probably is like $7 or $8 on online. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely not. I could probably get it brand new at Walmart for like $20. So it's not really a big deal to have it for free or not. I do have some games that I downloaded or that I added to the library from PlayStation Plus, though. But PlayStation Plus right now, I've been kind of taking a break, but I have been playing Resident Evil Revelations Part 2. So, guys, if you guys are just joining in, smash that like button, say hi, Merry Christmas, or Happy Holiday to whatever, whatever you celebrate, right? I definitely want to recognize that people celebrate other holidays, or some people don't celebrate Christmas at all. So I hope you guys are just enjoying your day. Ugh, excuse me. But yeah, I'm just here, guys. I'm chilling. I'm chilling at home. Probably gonna get ready to eat lunch soon. I might go out and look for something to eat. I see what restaurants are open. I think Jack in the Box is open. I think Burger King's open. Obviously, I know like the Chinese restaurants are open also. So, I might go get some lo mein somewhere or something like that. But no, I did not download the free Hogwarts Legacy app, guys. So, but yeah, any questions you guys got for me, send them my way. Definitely, want to chill with you guys for a little bit. Maybe at least 45 minutes to an hour. So I'm about to hit 30 minutes on the live stream. Check out this cool shirt, by the way, that I got at Five Below. And shout out to my friend RNA. She has this shirt also, and I saw it and I was like, I gotta get it so that I can play DDR in the shirt, because she does live streams playing DDR, and she'll be wearing the shirt sometimes during the stream. So I told her, oh, we got to be matching, like we got to be SpongeBob buddies over here. Yeah. Okay, is it on or is it off? I want to turn it off. It still feels like it's on. Hold on. It's weird that you can like do like filters and stuff like that on here now. Oh, what the? This one worked. Whoa, what's going on? Alright, never mind. I'll just leave that blank for now. Makeup. You can put makeup on yourself. Ah, look at me. I'm a villain all of a sudden. Or we're here dance party, guys. Let's do dance party. There you go. Have I seen any movies lately? I really haven't been. The movie that the background, the movie that I really want to see is probably the Now You See Me Part 3. Who knows? Maybe I'll go see a movie later. I don't know, honestly. But let's see. Okay, let's turn off the effect. Or let's turn on thermal. Oh my god. Blue retro. Okay. Retro. X-ray. Infrared. This does look pretty cool. Okay, we'll leave it on dance party. Why not? We'll leave it on dance party. But no, I haven't seen any movies. The movie there's a remake of a movie that I didn't want to see. Also, I forget what it's called, but it's where the guy's like where he's running away from everybody and they're all trying to like kill him. I forgot what that one's called, but hey, what's up? We got Gene Jr. in the house. We're rocking out. Yeah, 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 yeah. Merry Christmas, Gene. Hope you're doing well, man. I've been on for about 30 minutes, so thanks again for joining in. Gene is my only channel member here, by the way, guys. So don't forget, you can be a channel member and be a part of the BTech community for as little as $1 a month. I think that's my only pay scale actually for being a channel member is just $1 a month. So shout out to Gene. He's been like a channel member for like 3 years or something like that. Hopefully this doesn't kill the battery that much more. But how's it going with you, Gene? Merry Christmas, man. But yeah, no movies really lately. I've been kind of trying to get back into like watching shows on Netflix, right? So I've been watching like some Korean K dramas or Korean dramas, I guess, on Netflix. And that's the thing, like, I only really like to watch movies with people, right? I don't really like to watch movies by myself. Um, so like we'll see, I guess. Like I saw that they have the new Karate Kid movie on Netflix right now, and I saw that in theaters, but I might watch it again later. Who knows? But I know Stranger Things, the second part is releasing tonight, and I think the last part is releasing in theaters. So I might have to go watch that, or I might have to go find someone to go watch that with. You know what I mean? Let me fix that a little bit. There we go. I feel like my little tripod thing is not that high, I guess. Um, but yeah, hopefully you're having a good Christmas, Gene. What are you up to today, man? Are you just at home chilling, or are you, going out with family today? I wanted to give you a shout out. Also, guys like Tech for your needs. Also, he probably is busy with his family today, but sometimes he's like an OG from my community. Also, I haven't seen a video from him in a minute though, so I definitely need to pop into his YouTube channel and check to see what's going on with him. But yeah, year in review, guys. As far as like the YouTube channel goes, I don't think it was like a horrible year. I definitely think that last year was a lot better financially for me on YouTube. What happened is that I had a reel that went viral, and all of the views started going to the reel. And the thing, if you guys know anything about reels, is you don't make money off reels unless you're getting like in the millions of views. And I just wasn't. Was it reels or YouTube shorts? I'm sorry, the shorts, YouTube shorts. I wasn't. I was getting views. I was getting like a couple of thousand views on that video a day, but it's not like it was like in the millions, right? That video maybe had close to like 600 or 700K before I deleted it, but it was basically taken away from my long form content, and it ruined like the algorithm for like the how much I was getting paid, I guess, because I was doing really good last year, and towards the end of 2023 I was probably making like at least like $300 to $600 a month, just depending on the month, right? But I think like last year, I think the lowest I made was probably like 300, and it started going down like earlier this year, and then this year, like literally my pay scale on YouTube has just dropped. So it's been kind of like steady though the last couple months, but I really want to do my best to kind of get it back up in 2027. So. You're saying I got big views on the stylus unboxing. Oh yeah, yeah. That's a phone that I actually sold right away that I didn't really do a lot of videos on. But that one was actually like a decent phone. I think I might try to get my hands back on the stylus 2025, right? Just because I feel like that I got rid of that phone too soon, and I really kind of like that phone. Like I'm a huge fan of Motorola phones, by the way, guys. Like if you didn't know, like I actually prefer like if I were to have to choose like on Android phones, like as far as mid-rangers, I always like Motorola phones, and the Motorola stylus and the Edge are usually like really good mid-range device that you can get for like a couple $100s, and you could use that as your daily, and you probably wouldn't like feel like you would need to upgrade to like a flagship. You know what I mean? But yeah, I hope I popped out on you all's like top three YouTube as far as watch stuff goes. I think Latrell said that I popped out on his top viewed channel, so I was like, Latrell, I didn't even know you were watching my videos because he doesn't ever comment. That's why on the videos I told him, bro, you need to start commenting, man. Like like that way I know you're watching, you know what I mean? Yeah, so for 2026, definitely we're gonna have to see like, you know, where the channel goes. I definitely you know, need to I don't know if I need to like try to reset. I know I think there's like a thing where if you don't post for like a whole month that, you know, your channel resets or it resets the algorithm to some degree, I guess. I don't think I want to do that though. I just want to continue, you know, doing lives and making you know, the content that I enjoy. You know, I think I kind of want to go back to my roots and continue making like, you know, cheap tech content, right? You know, I always go to places like Five Below and Ross, and they sell, you know, inexpensive items, right? At those places like Bluetooth speakers, they sell you know, headphones, they sell, you know, gaming stuff also, right? So I think I might just start making videos where like let's see what I can find at these places, and or do I go home with them, do I not, you know? Um just to kind of make videos and then make the video on it, right? So I definitely might consider doing more vlog type videos. It's just that my channel has never really been catered to like vlogging. It's been more about the unboxing experience. So I don't know. You know, we'll see how that goes. I guess. JoJo's. Okay, hold on one second. I'm getting like notifications all of a sudden on my phone. Whoa. Okay, well, let me fix that. Maybe wait for the 2026 style. Yeah, like, and that's the thing. Like, I think back then, what I would actually do a better job trying to get phones when they released. But like this year, I did wait like several months to get my hands on the devices. Like right now, I'm streaming on the Pixel 9a. That phone came out like what, back in May, and I barely got it like earlier this month or like towards the end of November. So for me, it's just like I'm not really in a rush to get the phones anymore, like I used to. I think back then, you know, I would do my best to try to get the phone so that I could be one of the first ones to, you know, get an unboxing on it. But I feel like people just are not looking for tech videos anymore. They're not really gravitating towards unboxing stuff like that anymore. So, you know, it has changed, right? You know, the way we view content, because I feel like I'm not to bash on TikTok, right? But I feel like TikTok did ruin uh, videos because it's such they have short form content on their platform, right? So you know, people don't really typically, you know, now YouTube and, you know, Facebook and Instagram, they have reels and shorts where you can just kind of skim through the videos, and if you don't like what you see, you can just pass through it like after like 10 seconds if the video doesn't interest you. And once you start pressing like on those videos, you start to see more videos like that. So I feel like it's a little bit different when it comes to long form content, because I don't know, I just feel like people don't like using YouTube as much in 2026. Like I want to give my friend RNA a shout out, right? But she's more catered towards like TikTok and Twitch. She doesn't really like to post on YouTube, and I was like, man, YouTube's like the OG when it comes to video platforms, though, right? Like, you know, but of course she does play, you know, DDR on her platform, so I get it, because YouTube is very like anal when it comes to the music licensing and stuff like that. TikTok has like it where you can have music on in the background and you don't get, you know, you don't get flagged and whatnot for playing music in the background. Let's see. The heck am I getting notifications over here? All right. All right, let's see. Do you get paid for TikTok? I make you can get paid on TikTok. You really have to have like they do offer like paid stuff. You can get paid while being live. They do like where people send you gifts. But there's also like once you have a certain amount of followers, you do qualify for like a platform thing where if your videos get like a good amount of views, you do make money. But But I have seen videos where people share how much TikTok pays for like 1 million views, and it's really not a lot of money. You'll get paid like $20 for like a couple million views, which is horrible, right? Like YouTube's the opposite, where if you have like a long form content video, you get paid a good chunk of money depending on the niche, right? Um, but anyways, I definitely um, still want to stream my TikTok content. It's definitely not what it is here. I do live streams when it comes to like gaming, and I'll just post random like stupid videos, or I'll be playing DDR on my TikTok. So I did get paid out. I did get a payout for TikTok once. I got paid like $10. So I was like, whoa! I got my first TikTok check. It was like $9 and change, I think. So, but TikTok does have like a pay scale where you do have to reach like a threshold before getting paid, I think. So, and it's the same for YouTube. I think the minimum for YouTube, I think that you can get paid is like $100. I think so. I think they have changed it though, but I think you can get a payout. The minimum payout is like $100 on YouTube. So I mean, again, like luckily I make more than that on YouTube monthly, but like honestly, my goal, I've always had a goal to just make more money on YouTube than I ever did on, like, for my real job. That way I can quit my real job. That still hasn't happened. I've been on YouTube since 2012 as far as like the tech review stuff goes, and it just really hasn't transitioned well for me. A lot of other creators do get paid pretty good, from to my knowledge. I've shared uh, what I've made and what other has made, and it just like I don't know like how mine doesn't really gravitate. But the thing is, like, YouTube has a thing called CPM or RPM, which they pay you a rate per 1,000 views. So like if I get 1,000 views, like let's say your RPM is like $8 for per 1,000 views, you're only gonna get paid $8 per 1,000 views. So if I was making, like, let's say I was getting 5,000 views on my YouTube a day, or making 5 to 10,000 views, and my RPM was $8, $8 times 5,000 is $40 a day times 7 days a week. That's $280 a week times we'll ballpark it at $30 a month. I would be wait $230. I'm sorry, 280 times 4 is $1,100. So I would need to be making around 5,000 views a day to be making. And I don't get that. I get like 700 views a day now, guys. I don't really make that much as far as viewership goes. Like, a lot of people just aren't, like, my content is just not either searchable anymore or something, where like people are just not looking for content. They're just not really looking at videos anymore. So I have done my best to advertise my videos. I do use the YouTube advertising platform, where I'll pay like $5 to get people in on the videos and whatnot. But I really just haven't, like I said, I haven't really seen a major change as like my payouts, but like I've been getting more subscribers. But that's about it. Like, if I wasn't paying for that, I would probably be getting maybe like 30 to 40 subscribers a month. But with that, if I try to promote a video, I can get like 300 to 400 new subscribers a month or within that period. I can get like a good amount of new subscribers. So let's see. All right, so I'm getting messages from my friend. But yeah, I do get paid for TikTok, guys. So I mean, not much, but like if you're on the TikTok platform, you can send people gifts, and most of them are cents. Like, and TikTok does take a cut of that, which, just like everybody else, like if you send a super chat on YouTube, YouTube does take a cut. Like, so if someone were to send me like $10, YouTube would keep like $4 of that, which I think is ridiculous. I think what YouTube keeps, as far as like the monetization, they're probably keeping a bigger chunk of the money from the creators than anybody else, which I think is just crazy. But it is what it is, guys. But guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the stream here. I've been on for about 45 minutes already. But and plus, I think we only have like 2 people left on the chat here. So again, I really appreciate y'all being here today. I hope you guys have a good rest of your Christmas day, and I'll try to do at least like 1 or 2 more streams before the New Year's. Maybe I'll do like a New Year's Eve stream because I don't really plan to go out or do anything this year for New Year's. So I might do like a live New Year's stream. We'll see. The thing about it is I have dogs and my dogs freak out with the fireworks, so I'm gonna have to be um, doing that. But I've never actually done like a New Year's stream like where I'm live. I'm in the Central Time in the United States, so obviously if you're on the East Coast, you're gonna hit the New Year's first, and then it's gonna be me. I'm Texas time or Chicago time, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, that'll be it. So I'll probably try to put out a few more videos on the BTech channel before the New Year's, guys. But I'm really wishing you guys close out 2025 in the best way possible, and let's pray for some health and wealth in 2026. I'm buying those lotto tickets, so I'm definitely doing my best to change my situation when it comes to stuff like luck and whatnot. So I'm hoping that we can win the lottery, or I can win some money from the lotto, make my days a little bit easier. And maybe hopefully one day I can become a full-time content creator for you guys. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna dip. You guys have a good rest of your day. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year if we don't see each other again. And y'all take it easy. Thanks again for watching, okay?